Hey guys, it's Chris from Cartridge Gamers, and this is Space Engineers. Oh man, I'm glad to be back. Today, I am here, kind of getting back into it, wanting to see how you guys are doing. Hope everybody is safe and secure, healthy, happy families, all of that good happy stuff, because the year 2020 has been a rough one for all of us, I know, so I am just so happy to be back on the YouTube channel, helping out the Cartridge Gamers, and hoping that all of you are doing well. So I want to get started here. I've been out of the loop for a little while, had a couple of kids, job was crazy, did all kinds of fun stuff, and now I'm ready to get back into it. I want to touch base with you, the community, see how everybody is doing, reach out to us, comment below, let me know how you're feeling, let me know how this game has been treating you. I've been playing a little bit, as you could see, and I'm really excited about the updates that came out, although I do wish that some of these updates were more of freebies than DLC, but me being a fan of the game and wanting to produce this content with you, if we're all going to be honest with each other, I grabbed it. It was a couple of bucks, and I do find that the DLCs are worth it, and if it helps the developer develop some games, then, develop this game, further, then so be it. But I wanted to start up a new series. I kind of want to go in through a couple of the builds that I have here and just show you a little bit what I'm thinking. I want to do, I don't know, you guys can reach out. Obviously this is unscripted, so if I stumble over my words, I do apologize. It's been a while since I did any kind of broadcasting. But I want to touch base with you to see what you think about, maybe doing some survival let's play, or let's do a creative let's build and then implement things in survival. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it out. I've been taking some inspiration from what's in the game, what's from the community. I've been using scripts from the community and using mods from the community on the workshop for Steam, which is fantastic. And a lot of that is quality of life changes in the game. There are some things that are bothersome and other things that are not. Like there's a script I have running now on all solar panels there. You can see the rotors to basically track the sun, which is fantastic. And everybody in the community, as far as I can tell, is absolutely amazing, and I appreciate you. So if anybody in the workshop that creates anything has actually stumbled upon this channel and is listening, I have to say I appreciate you guys for doing what you do, because you are way smarter than I am. So yeah, I wanted to kind of get into like a build. I'm thinking like survival. I'm thinking more of like, let's create some stuff. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's try to build like a community in Space Engineers. And I want to start by bringing in like new players too, players who haven't experienced this game before, and maybe inspire them to pick up the game and really want to play it. There are lots of builds and things that I think that we can do together on this channel. One of which here is a garage that I kind of threw together. I'm not exactly sure if I like the design yet or what, but all of these builds are coming together. I put like a medical center together, a refinery, using the new particle blocks and things like that. And I wanted to see if we could do like a survival series where we do a build, we kind of work on it together, do a bit of the greebling that goes with building and stuff, because I'm really starting to get into it, like getting inspired to do like a whole bunch of different things and see if we can't put like a little city or town together with actual functioning buildings, like this garage, for instance. That'll be pretty cool. And then, maybe working on different things, like I have a couple of printers there that are based with you know, projection blocks and the like. So I know that people know how to build these things, but I like playing around with the physics and all of that. So I really want to, you know, be more involved with kind of getting into the technical stuff. You know, building base defenses and things like that. I'd like to do some more tutorials. It seems like a lot of you guys like our tutorial videos. I would love to get together with some of the folks at the Cartridge Blast Gamers and do more tutorials on other games as well. But I like the idea of showing you something new or showing you something old and how to do it, or, you know, just sit and have fun, and we talk and we just kind of hang out. You know, you guys can always, you know, reach back at us through the comments. I do read the comments. I do enjoy reading the positive feedback. It always makes me feel good when you guys reach out and tell us, you know, to keep it up, keep doing it, keep going on. It really makes us feel really good. I know my brother works. He's got twins. He's working hard. And that positive reinforcement is, even if it's just like 2 minutes of your time just to say, hey, that means a lot to us. So, you know, for those folks who do that, I appreciate you. And yeah, so I want to get back into Space Engineers. A lot of different things have happened since we last played together. A lot of performance. I can tell right away that the performance is much better. You know, I've got all kinds of good stuff happening here. This is fantastic. This is like the same model they used before. Yeah, it's the same model that they used before for the things. But you'll notice that I have some things flying up there in the sky. I have a couple of mods on to add a few more entities to the world. They added trading posts and things like that, and an economy with money and all of that fun stuff. So I don't know if anybody's had a server that really took advantage of the economy yet. I have yet to see something on YouTube or anywhere where people are actually using like commerce to trade goods and services. But I think we can dive into stuff like that by getting into like multifaceted communities where you have different things happening, where, you know, you have a medical center and a research lab in one. You have a refinery that does the ingots, that produces all of that stuff. You have a metal shop or a garage where, you know, folks work on their toys or their rovers or whatever the case may be. And, you know, a 3D printing area, large grid printing, and then you have like a mining company that's in charge of gathering those resources. And I think I've got a pretty cool build I built up over here. This guy I've been working on for a little while. It's, you know, I don't get a lot of time to play Space Engineers, so when I do, I try to put a couple hours in just to kind of really change the way I build stuff, and maybe even like explore the possibilities of physics. Like the introduction of these hinges were I just think are fantastic. I think it's going to open up a lot of possibilities for like mining rigs and things of that nature. Like, for instance, you're looking at like a 2-hinge system where it'll come down and basically go ahead and drill into it. And I'm like, actually, yeah, my character is literally right there, so I could jump into it and show you. I was trying to build something that looks like this. I'm using some scripts. I'm obviously, guys, and I know that there's an Xbox version of this game out, which is fantastic for the company, but honestly, I'm PC, so all of the games that I'm going to show you from my perspective will most likely happen on PC unless I do an event with John or Jonah or one of the other Cartridge Blast gamers and we have to use a console. But with the advent of Xbox and Microsoft kind of working together, a lot of that is starting to become seamless, where I could play Xbox games on my computer and we can do, like, you know, a shared experience while they're playing on their console and I'm playing on the computer. We're still playing the same game. So that is going to be pretty epic. So yeah, let me actually show you how this thing works, because I've been playing with it. I actually didn't really expect to show or demo anything yet, but I figured since we're here, I'll just try it. Let's see what happens. So Let me get this up so I can see what I'm doing. Let's do hinges first, right? So the way this works, this is pretty cool. This is the operating deck right here. I've got the grids and everything. I do have the DLC, so I've got all the fancy stuff and things that come with the DLC. It's pretty amazing. So this thing will come up and come down, and that's actually working at the same time, right there. And it should come straight down. And I think now that we're good that way, I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn the drills on, and I got it on a rotor, so that we get a little bit more bang for our buck. Now I hope that this comes straight down. It actually might hit the ground. This is what you get when you do untested things live. I'm not going to extend the pistons until I establish it on the ground. This is going to be funny. If this explodes, then I'm keeping it on the video. I don't care. It sounded like an explosion, but I don't think it is. I got the wheels locked. I got it on a parking brake right now. I think we're about 90 degrees. Yeah, it's kind of moving its way over, but you know what? I'm gonna fly up here just to see. That's almost 90 degrees. It's working its way. Yeah, I think I think that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Oh, this is cool. All right, cool. Let's see if it stops bouncing around. I can actually utilize the pistons. So they have the inertial dampening on, and the inertia dampening is on, I think, and it's going to share the inertia through the entire system. I think that's the way I have it set up. So let me just reverse the pistons, and I got the pistons on a ridiculously low setting to work. But if you see, you know what? Actually, it might be beneficial to turn the light on too. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn that light on. Drill lights on. There we go. Oh yeah. Although this is survival, I think you can see the benefit of having like a drill ship or something like that, because you're obviously going to mine way more than you can carry on your character, or on your avatar or your person. And you know, something like this really sets it up nice so that you can drill straight down into the rock or into your resource, whatever it is that you're looking for. And I think it's great. Like stuff like this, I want to do more of. I want to get more into the technical and build things that make sense. You know, what would we use in real life? How can we make this application work? You know, maybe we'll test the physics of the game a little bit more and see how it goes. And if that's really loud, I'm sorry if you can't hear me all that well. But you know, this is pretty cool. I put or us because I don't know what else to call it. I'm not very creative when it comes to naming stuff. The Orinator 9000, or the Drillamification, you know, machine. I don't know. I think I might have crashed this thing too. Maybe that's why that thing's smoking up a little bit. Do I have a tool on my up? Yes, I do. I'm just gonna tag that. There we go. That's a little better. So, yep. This is looking pretty cool. But this is like one of those things where, you know, you can really just utilize it as a practical use. Can we use these things in survival? And is it practical to use in survival? Now, I know I've done compressed bases before, where you basically hook up a couple of containers together and you do, you know, you do anything but separate systems. You kind of combine all of your systems into one, where it's basically as efficient as possible, so there's only one in, one out. But in real life, that doesn't really work. In this case, we have things like, you know, conveyors and you know, fancy stuff like that, where you're looking at different aspects or different technologies that don't necessarily exist in the real world, so we're able to implement them. So this is pretty cool. I'm gonna actually stop this sucker. Let me do this first, though. I'll leave the drills on. I'll just reverse the pistons, and I'll come back here so that this thing doesn't, you know, blow up or explode when I go away. But yeah, I wanted just to do a quick video here, let you guys know that we're back. My brother's going to be doing some recordings on different things, and I'm going to be doing some Let's Plays. I want to get involved with building more on the community and building more with within Space Engineers. So it should be a lot of fun, and I'm looking for your feedback on this idea. So if you guys have any, I don't know, any questions, any ideas, anything that you can kind of hit us back with, because I really like to know if you would be interested in something like that. If we do a little bit of survival, but a little bit of creative, where we kind of design what we need in a practice here, and then go into a survival and see if we can't build it up. Because I think that would be pretty cool if we, you know, if we all work together as a community. I also, yeah, like I said, I got all the DLC, so you'll see, you know, you'll see how things work here. I've got different things set up in my world. I'm trying to be as practical as possible. I'm definitely using some scripts, as you can see, showing different things. This is actually a pretty cool build. I don't know if you guys are interested in this or what, but yeah, this is the refinery, and you have different aspects. I made like the ground look like concrete and things like that. And the way this is supposed to work is a truck with ore would back right up to this thing, and then kind of come in and unload its stuff. You know, I have the sign there. I put the particle effects on the top for smokestacks, which I thought was good, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of this stuff too, like on builds. This is called greebling, like just basically putting different facets of things on a build. You know, changing the block texture a little bit on different things to make it look different, to make it look unique and kind of interesting. You know, I have you know, Technicolor blocks or like space edge blocks for like power and things like that. So I don't know, it's a work in progress. Obviously it's not something that I would consider complete. It's just kind of a proof of concept, and I was thinking like multiple vehicles can back up to the station or to the ore refinery and ship it out, kind of like if you ever saw a UPS dock or a FedEx dock, or even like the US mail or post, wherever you are in the world. They kind of have servicing docks where they load up their cargo or their boxes, and then they take off and go, you know, throughout the community and deliver. You know, I also came up with some concepts for underground defense systems that will pop up when, you know, targets come in and things of that nature happen. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I think I've gone a little bit long. I just wanted to kind of show you all around and see how things, you know, to show you how things are going to go and what I'm thinking. And hopefully you guys can stick around and, you know, help us out and tell us what you like and what you don't like. And if you have any suggestions, obviously we're going to take that to heart and look at it and see if it's possible, if we can do it within our time schedules, and basically go from there. But you know, it's gonna be a work in progress. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to produce videos as often as I would like to, but I wanted to let all of you know in the community that I'm getting back into it, and to show you how serious I am. I'm showing off some of the builds that I've been working on in creative. And you know, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I think the video went on long enough. So guys, if you have any comments, questions, or anything, leave it down there. Let me know how you feel about it. Obviously, if you like it, give us a like, and please share the video. I'm looking to expand the community, and hopefully all of you guys can you know, get involved with us as well. So yeah, we got plans. We got some plans. I got to talk to the team, but I'm thinking long term. So I hope you enjoyed this. I love being back. I'm rambling on because this is my first video in a long time. So I'll end it here. I'm Chris from Cartridge Blast Gamers, and I appreciate all of you. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch you on the next one.